I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for that day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. This is Pinkie the Housewife, and I will be carrying this on my other two channels, which is the original Pinkie and Pink Global. I go by Pinkie on all three channels. Let me say, today is Monday morning, the 21st. Today is the 21st, Monday. So we got, let me just do this for a moment. Come on. Is that you, baby girl? You can come on in. I'm going to play some music for them while I do this. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, but I am back. All right. We're going to be talking about the dark side of the music industry, hip hop, whatever you want to call it, or the industry in general, even behind Hollywood, anywhere that got that dark side. And they all got the dark side. Oh, y'all see this here? My back is out. See? The thing got my back out. The shirt got my back out. So that's why you see nothing there, because my back is out. But it's a dark side to the industry. And that's what we're going to talk about. Everybody knew that Diddy is in that dark side. He's in that dark side. So all roads leads back to Diddy. Okay, I'm just pulling my shoes off. All roads leads back to the Diddler. All right. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that dark side. Before we get started, I would like to go ahead and get the house rules out of the way, if we can. Oh gosh, my back is hurting. Oh, it was hurting before I got in here, and I said, "No, I'm gonna not." Oh, welcome to the Pink House. Welcome to the Pink House, guys. Oh, I stay in pain ever since I fell over the fence twice. Fell from the fence. Fell going over, fell coming back. But the second time I fell on the driveway. I fell twice. In same incident. And I haven't been the same since. You all would not believe this. See these hands here? I fell flat on my hands. Every night I sleep with my brace on my hand. During the day, I wear my brace on my thumb. I don't do it on my line because I want to pretend like I'm not in pain. But I sleep in my brace on my hand. Okay. And just my shoulders, everything, my shoulder from the rotator cuff. Remember, I just had that second procedure and it didn't, I messed it up. That's why I'm back in physical therapy. So, and it got my back, everything hurting. Don't, let me tell you something, guys. Do not climb up on a fence thinking you're going to get over the fence. It's dangerous. You can fall and hurt yourself. I know. I did it twice. My husband asked me, why didn't you just go through the fence? Y'all know what type of fence I'm talking about, right? Let me try to pull up the fence where the horses are so y'all can see. I'm going to show y'all what type of fence I'm talking about. And he said, why didn't you just go through the fence, Pinky? And I told him I wasn't thinking about that. That wasn't on my mind to go through the fence. Who thinks of to go through a fence? Which I could have, because the openings are like this wide. Because, they're to keep the horses inside the fence. So, or your cattle, whatever you got. I don't have no cattle. Horses, yeah. Cattle, no. But anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. But it wasn't at my property. This was a property I was going to see because my realtor didn't show up at this first property. So I went to the second property. And this was just last month when I did this. Fell over and broke my butt. Y'all don't do like I do. Y'all can't do what I do. Because that costs money when you get hurt. Every time you hurt yourself, that's money you spending. And don't do that. Y'all be safe. I just do things just because I can, and I'm always getting hurt from it. Let me try to bring up the horses and stuff. I don't know, that's what I mean, showing different properties. Where's me horses? Where's me horses? I got a lot of videos. And the horses. Oh, here's three of them right in on a row. Let me see which one I'm going to show you all first. Three of them right in a row. And I'm going to show you why my husband told me, why don't you just climb over it, Pinky? This is one I did a year ago. And this is me. Okay. This is the type of thing. But I was holding on to there was a pole that was on the end. I was hanging on to, that's me. And those are the horses and everything. They'd be happy to see their mama. I'm the mama. I'm the mama of the horses. I'm the mama of the dogs. I'm the mama of everything. They'd be happy to see me. Okay? This is me on my property. And my husband, I've been trying to get him, but it was still kind of chilly. I was trying to get my husband, he need to cut that's not grass, that's just weeds. Because they came through and tore, we had to push, the fence got pushed back. That fence was further out than that. That fence got pushed back. Okay. And let me show you another one I did. That's a year ago. Let me show you another one. Okay. So I got a lot of them, but yeah. Y'all see how wide that is? I could have went through that. I don't know, but you got to remember, I be thinking I can do anything. I can do anything. I can jump over this and I can do that and I can climb the trees and I still be doing all that stuff. I'd be all on top of the cars, dancing. I'd be everywhere. Y'all got to remember who y'all talking to. So, but don't do what I do because that's not fun when you get hurt. And I got hurt so many times. Okay, here's another video of me and the horses. This is 1 year ago too. That's me. Normally when they see me come out, they all come to me. But they did come, but I don't think you can see them running my way. But the thing about it, I think the video got turned off before they came because my husband had the yeah. I think the video got turned off. But see, that's what I'm talking about. I could have climbed through that, right? But I didn't. Look over this way. They're all gone. They'll be back. But you okay. Let me see. Let's see. Don't do that. Y'all be careful. That ain't no fun falling. I'm still living with the aftermath of falling. I got injured and I'm still in pain. And it's over 2 weeks. I think it's about 3 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks. Can't remember the exact date. It's been a while. I'm trying to here's another one of me in the horses. Okay, let me see. Okay, I did that one. There's a lot of them. Oh, I didn't know I was putting out so many videos of me in the horses then. I had no idea. Is this the same one? This is a year ago too. Oh, this is a different one. That's walking on the property. You can see. There's a business is over behind us on their side of the property. They had turned it into almost like a junkyard. And it used to be a landscaping company.
Few trees. This is a plum tree here. This is the only one left. See up
All my
here?
plum trees and
All
fruit
of them
trees are
got.
gone.
I don't know what happened to them. The city knocked them all down.
Yeah.
Here was one
The
of them
city
right
came
here.
through with eminent domain
Only thing left is the stuff.
and knocked a lot of my trees down. Talking about eminent domain. And because I had trees, that side of my property was filled with trees. Filled with trees. These trees was over 100 years old and they gone. So I was out there every day fussing. So we had to start back over putting
Esmond is pulling into the
trees in.
Okay, so I'll be ready. I got physical therapy this at 1:45.
See, I was going to physical therapy then.
You know, I go 3 days a week, and I'm getting tired of it. But I go
I'm still in
I have to
physical
go.
therapy.
I go because that's what's needed to get me better.
Still in
Go
physical
ahead.
therapy.
That's the, okay.
Ask
The
me
horses,
about that
I
also.
just got to enjoying the horses. And the people behind us at that company came out with her little girl. Uh,
Oh, oh, what's the little girl that came out? This is the video with that little girl. There's a company. Remember that company I brought up? The little girl came out to play with the horses. Let me see.
you gonna leave me? Um,
There she is.
Come on. Oh, we got another one over here.
There's
Come
many of them.
on. Come on, babies.
The little
Come
girl
on.
out there. You see her? She's out there
Come
playing with
on,
the horses.
baby.
She saw me out there and she wanted to know could she come
Come
over.
on.
Mom asked her to,
Try to get her. So I don't get
and it's
stuck
so
by these
many of
pucker
them.
bugs.
Yes, sir.
I just got poked by one. You did? Yeah. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Oh, Lord, look at it. This
I
is
don't
the.
want her to get
Oh, he got
hurt.
his hair is black and white. Oh my God. Oh, let's see. Now, look, getting stuff by the
That's
pucker
like
bug.
really
Come
good.
on over here.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted y'all to see that. That's my dilemma with the horses. I tell you, not the horses, the fence. That's the type of fence I fell over. Yeah, just like that one. But it wasn't on my property. This one was at another property I was going to look at. And so I'm thinking, I can climb over that. Got up there. Boop. Fell down going over. Thank God I hit the grass. But it was a long fall. And I felt knees and hands first. Got up limping. And then coming back over, I'm thinking, I can do this. I did it once. Fell up, got back, climbing back over, and then fell on the concrete driveway in front of my car, by the wheel of my car. And then I was really limping. I could barely get up. I didn't think I was gonna. And then my whole thing was, I hope I didn't break my pelvis again, because I broke my pelvis in two places about maybe a year and a half before that happened. So I was praying, I was in so much pain. And I dragged myself to the car, got in the car, and was just in pain. And didn't think I was going to make it back home. But I was praying. I said, if I can just make it halfway, if I have to, then I'll call somebody to come and get me. But I made it. And when I got home, my knees was all scarred up. I had long pants on. I pulled my pants down and my knees all scarred up and one was bleeding. My son had to put alcohol on them. He said, Mom, I don't want to see your pants. You didn't have to pull your pants down. And I said, boy, just put the alcohol on my legs, on my knees. Don't worry about that. Okay. And so he took care of my knees and stuff. My hands was hurting, my back, my shoulder, everything was hurting. I could barely walk. So don't be like me. Hi, Liz. Okay. Thank you for coming in, Liz. Welcome to the Pink House. I'll be back at 6. Okay. Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get started anyway, because I have to. Because I got a time limit anyway. Hi, Sunny Bunny. Thank you for coming in. I love the intro. I was just showing pictures of me and my horses. That's all. Yeah, she does look so pretty. Loving the green in the blouse. Who said I look pretty? Oh, say okay. Looking and sounding great. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. She just okay. Thank you. Not dancing on the car. And I got so many videos of me dancing on the cars, dancing up on the hill, everything. Dancing everywhere, dancing at construction sites, everything, all up on stuff and at construction sites dancing. We need to make local to know if there are any certain age and type of trees in the eminent domain space. They need to pray for them to bring bugs and repellent if those owners see fit. They took my trees down because they was trying to. They had to put in redo pipes and stuff behind me for the area, and then they was talking about they're going to build a road on the other side of it. They need to come through and put some pipes down on behind my property, between my property and the that company. And then on the other side, they mowed down the trees because they had to get in with these big old giant things, cranes and stuff, and they just knocked them all down. And I was out there every day fussing and cussing and stuff, and to the point the city actually had to start running from me because I was out there every day fussing and cussing and acting a fool with them. And every time they would see me, they jump off all their equipment and go hide. And I would be out there in my pajamas, my bonnet on my head, and my pajamas, my house shoes, and I'd be riding lawnmower out there, going at it. Yes, I would. I would be out there every day, and I have to show y'all some of those videos. I was out there going at them every day, and they kept my poo dusty and dirty because all the dirt and all the stuff they'd be kicking up. My poo was filthy for months. And I told them I was going to sue. I was taking videos and everything. I'm going to sue them and this and that and everything. Yeah, me and the city had a hard time. We didn't play well together. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Most people think they don't believe in the dark side, or they don't think there's a dark side to the music industry. A lot of people say it is. And I do believe there's a dark side to the music industry. Okay? Yes, I do believe it is. Okay? So that's what we're going to explore today. We're going to break it all down so everybody can see or see as much as you can within this short time span that I'm going to cover it. Okay? So we're going to be listening to some of the fellow artists that used to be in the industry, and some that still are in the industry and stuff, that's finally trying to speak out now. Since they've been speaking out, but haven't been making an impact. It was not to be believed. Everybody just cocked it up to, oh, they just crazy. They just making no sense. They're on drugs. They're this and that. But no, it's true. A lot of people have been speaking out for years, but nobody believed them. They was told they're crazy, they're a drug addict, or this or that, or they're drunk. And some, if they did speak up when they was confronted in some form or some way, they got quiet. And some just left altogether. They just gave it up because there was a force that they couldn't compete against or protect themselves and their family against. So they just left it alone. So, and there's some big, powerful people behind all of this. It's not just the little mediocre person. No, these are some big, powerful people behind the scenes. And then they always have a front man. And you look at this front man, for instance, like Diddy, the diddler, and you think, okay, the diddler, and this is just my opinion only, okay? And everything that I'm saying is for education or entertainment purposes. So you look at the diddler, okay? And you think, oh, he's too powerful. No, but there's people more powerful than him. He's their token that they put out front. Hello, Renita. Thank you for being here. He's their token. He's their industry token. And because he Because he is just like that. Some people have it, they just naturally, it's in their blood. They just born that way. Dirty and evil and mean spirit and cutthroat, they just born that way. You be wondering, huh, I wonder who raised them. They just like they worse than a demon. They worse than the devil. If you ever seen Lucifer, you'll think that's him. Yeah. I'm not saying Diddy is one, but I'm just saying when you see people like that. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'll let some of this do the talking for me instead. Let me go ahead and pull it up. The first one we're going to do is I want to do, let me see, can I? But before we start it off, I want to bring out something that's going to make everybody happy. Okay? I just want you all to watch this for 1 second. We're going to bring out something cheerful, something happy, and I think everybody needs to watch this. So sit back and look at this because it's going to put a smile on your face. Because when I saw this, and I just got through talking about my horses, right? Watch this. You know, I'm going to have to get rid of the music. Oh, it's worth playing the music because all they're going to tell me is delete the music. So I'm going to let it play. They're gonna tell me to delete the music or get a strike or something, and I'll just delete the music or replace it. Instead of me deleting the music, I always just replace the music with something YouTube friendly, and I have a whole catalog of YouTube friendly music. Well, I can just put a YouTube friendly music on while we're watching it. Hey, Carden, do you want me to call you King today? Carden, we talked about this. Okay. Carden, you missed me talking about the horses, okay? My horses. So since I did mine, I'm going to play this. But I think I'm going to thank you for being here. I think I'm going to put on YouTube friendly music with this. They're just going to tell me to replace the music. I'll just leave it. They're just going to say replace the music. And I'm going to say, yes, I can. Like that. And they're very strong. I'm going to show you all some of them real close. Some of the next week. I'm going to be back home. I told my daughter I was going to go this weekend, because I got physical therapy and doctor's appointment Friday and Saturday. I think I'm going to push those back push them for the following week so I can go home. Yeah, because I've been down here too long. It's time for me to get up and go. I've been here for entirely too long. I have never in my life been here this long. And I think it's been over 3 weeks, maybe almost a month or 3 weeks. I don't know. But it's just been entirely too long. I need to get home. I need to explore. And I told my daughter, I showed her today, because she got home yesterday. She came here yesterday. And I told her, I found my next house, my next property, and I showed her two of them. One that she already know I'm trying to get, and they brought it down $26,000. They dropped the price by $26,000. Still not enough. They need to drop it. I wanted at least $100,000 drop. And then the other one is way out of my price point, but I'm going to offer what I want to offer. Let's see what they think, what they say. Because I don't think nobody's going to do what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to go look at them this weekend. I'm going to go look at them this weekend. That's my goal. So I can go ahead and make an offer on them before somebody get the one that's been dropped. I don't know. I'm not taking my husband. I'm not taking him. I'm leaving him right here. When you got things like that to do, and you thinking about spending money, you don't take everybody with you, because not everybody happy for you. Okay, but wasn't that so sweet, guys? That man in his horse.
I'm happy as I can be.
Look at it.
You have come and it's changed my whole world.
He is not holding the rails for that horse.
Hello,
The horse is so.
what a wonderful day. It's so amazing to be, you know.
Why can't I do something like that with my dog? My dog wouldn't even do nothing like that. Me and my dog need to have a talk. Bella needs to have a talk. Coda can do that. I need to have a talk with my animals. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm kidding. I really do need to have a talk with these animals of mine. They don't know how to do stuff like that. And they need to learn, because I'm getting tired of unruly animals. Okay, now let's get on to the this part. I want everybody to see this. Let me see, can I find it? This is Little Mo. I'm going to start with Little Mo. No, shit. No. I'm going to start with, let me see. That's Little Mo. Everybody know who Little Mo is. Let me see who I want to start with. Oh, Lord. I got a choice. I can start anywhere that I want. I'm trying to see. There's one on here. Let me see, do I have it pulled up? If not, oh, let me just do it this way. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to see which one I want to start with. Okay? And I have that right. I like changing things up sometimes. Okay, here it is. This is the one I want to start with, okay? Let me go ahead and pull it up for you. Now, you are going to be shocked when y'all hear this stuff, okay? This is the information will be down in my description box. This is the Art of Dialogue. This is Chopper. Everybody know who he is. He's a rapper. He says the Illuminati is real. And he's been approached 3 times by the Illuminati. And it was scary as hell to him. Okay? Now, a lot of people talk about this. Okay, let me just say, Linda Gamble, thank you for coming in. Linda Gamble coming over to the live. Thank you, Linda Gamble. Linda Gamble is moderator, guys. She's the best moderator in the YouTube streets. Hanging in there with the Linda Gamble. Okay. Okay, so This is, let me see, do I have a picture of Chopper to put up? So when I, um,
You believe in the Illuminati?
they just asked him, do he believe in the Illuminati? Okay, let me just turn it up some so y'all can hear this. Now listen to what he says. Okay, you all really need to listen. If you're in the live, I mean in the bushes, come on out of the bushes, guys. Come on out of those bushes. Come on, and let's not hide no more, because we are in this all together. Let me make sure that's not the same one that I'm holding on my phone. Oh, yes, it is. Give me 1 second. Oh, shoot. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Everybody need to hear this. Let me see, do I have my thumbnail to put up over it? Because, I do what I have to do. Not on Chopper. Let me see, who is this? No, that's not Chopper. It's hard to. Why do I have them twice? I get rid of one of them. Okay. Okay, I don't have the thumbnail for Chopper, so we're just going to let it roll, okay? Here we go. Now, you all need to pay close attention to this. This is real. This is these are people speaking his real truth. And Chopper, to me, don't be seen like the kind of dude that be lying. Okay, Chopper don't seem like he be lying. I need to go get me something to snack on. Not that I can eat anything. I can't eat anything. Where's my straw? I'm gonna have to go get me a straw, guys. While we're listening to this, I'm gonna walk and get me a straw. Okay. Fuse TV. Okay. All right. Okay, Diddy. The Diddler. The Diddler. Y'all make me call that man name. Then the 50 Cent's piece. Okay. That's the one I haven't seen yet. No, I got to see 50 Cents. I need to see 50 Cents. Queen Liz, yes, they have been showing it the last couple of days. I'm going to watch it. Oh, dang. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm going to go get my straw right quick, and then I'll pull it up on my phone so so I can watch it later. I'm going to go ahead and get started now. Y'all listen to this. This is very good. I'm not going to miss none of it because I'm go get my straw while I got this in my hand. Here we go.
Yes. Yes, I do. And I believe.
You believe in the Illuminati?
Yes. Yes, I do. And I believe that I don't believe that you work hard to get where you're at. I believe you get chose. No matter how that sounds. You don't work hard to be successful. And I hate when people say that though. You get chose. You get chosen to be successful. They have their picks. No matter how it sounds. You could be the most talented person in the world. If you're not picked and selected, it's kind of like the NBA. You know, I can imagine it's buku people that's just way more talented than other people that don't quite get the minutes and the time and got to sit on the bench because the NBA have a way of choosing who they choose to be superstars. It's kind of like that in the rap industry. And it don't come from the rap industry. It comes from the Illuminati. No matter how that sounds, the Illuminati is real, 100%. Trust me, I know. You heard me? I have been approached so many times, you dig? And that's one of the reasons of why, it took me a while to want to drop on a major which I'm on my way to now, and I'm dropping a project called No One Cares. Uh, right after this interview is over, y'all probably you'll go hear about it a lot. But yeah, I've been approached by the Illuminati at least 3 times in my life, which makes me petrified because the things that come with that, it's humbling. It really is. It's
You hear him? 3 times he's been approached, and it makes him petrified. I'll be petrified too because you don't play ball sometimes. They come after your family. They'll come after you. Ooh. There's this man called Witherspoon. What's his name? He's old. He do that all the time. I just thought about it when I did that. I went to one of his stand-up shows. He's a comedian. Oh, I'm not going to tell this story. Okay. Wow, that's crazy, though. It is. Me and Hubbard watches tonight later on. Okay. Yeah. 3 times. And you see how big Chopper is? Chopper said he's scared. I don't blame him. I'd be scared too.
scary. It's scary. In this game, you don't really work hard to be a superstar and successful. You get chose to.
Yeah.
And when they choose you, you gotta do what they tell you to do. Or bad things that happen to you. And that's facts. But now
What
and
do
this
you say? Bad things, if you don't do what they tell you to do, bad things would happen to you. And that's a fact. He ain't the only one saying the same thing. We got other people here already lined up. Coolio. Where's Little Mo? Little Mo, here. We got Biig Homie here. We got other people on Shay Shay. We got other people. They ain't the only one. We just hope I don't run out of time today. And if I run out of time, then we just have to pick it back up again another day. That's all. I'm just trying to let y'all hear some of the bad things that happen in Hollywood. I mean, in the music industry, Hollywood too.
not afraid no more. You heard me? And I'm ready. I'm ready to do what I gotta do. And I feel so great right now in my life to be able to kick ass. And the things that's so tempting that'll make your process faster to get where you need to go. It's so tempting to want to accept the things that the Illuminati present to you.
Mhm.
It's just it's tempting, bro. It really is, and it sucks. It sucks that you really gotta that it even took me this long to keep pumping and dropping mixtapes and doing this and doing that for me to be able to surface back the way I'm surfacing right now. By the grace of the universe and God, that is
I'm cooking. Oh, no, I'm not cooking anything today. Liz, girl, I don't know how to cook. I wish I could. No, I have to wait until somebody fix me something to eat because I don't know how to do all that. I know how to get me a drink, some lemonade. Yeah. So you exactly. I love Coolio in the dang middle school. Yeah. Oh, you mean with the video? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Girl. Love you, Liz.
actually going the way I need to go now. But I could have been where I was at, mighty bruh, if I would have accepted what was presented to me. And I didn't. So I became whatever the pimp guy or this guy or that guy. I was, the 6-month drug dealer. I was doing all these things because I was so afraid of what the Illuminati in the industry come with, and I'm not afraid no more. But yes, the Illuminati is real, and when they come at
But one thing about the Illuminati, when people see and they approach you and you get into that, what happens? You get your mind, it takes your mind, it makes you want to go crazy. You go crazy, literally. You start drinking, you start smoking, you start doing everything to try to get that out of your mind, what you saw and what you heard. It makes you go. Support the channel by way of super stickers and super chats. Yes, somebody please help support my channel. And let me just tell you all something. I need 197 subscribers in order to hit 6,000 subscribers on Pinkie the Housewife. Because y'all know I got 3 channels. Just on this one here, I need 197 subscribers to hit my 6,000 mark. So if you all have not subscribed to this channel, do so now. Don't play with me. I need it. If I didn't need it, I'll tell you. Okay? Go ahead and do that for me. Come on out of the bushes and do that for me. So to help me to get to 6,000. And if you're going to do the replay, hit hashtag 197 in your comments. Hashtag 197. That way I know you watched this video. Because when I bring it, I bring y'all stuff. Okay? I bring it to you. I don't just be talking. I bring it. 187 subscribers. Hashtag 197. And then make sure you go and grab your mom's phone or your brother, your cousin, or uncle, or your daddy's phone and hit subscribe. Pull up Pinkie the Housewife and hit subscribe on theirs too. Okay? I need it.
it's kind of hard to bargain the presentation that they come at you with, if that makes sense.
Can you tell me about the 3 situations where they approached you?
Okay. The first time I met a man named Robert Freed. Well, let me say that question over. I met a man named Robert. I don't want to say his last name. White dude, lives in Los Angeles, multi-millionaire guy. Family, mega rich, lived in Palos Verdes. I got presented with a situation where I was supposed to, me and Chauncey Washington, he just signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's also the stepson of Suge Knight. Chauncey Washington, as soon as he got signed, because he played at USC, as soon as he got signed, me and Chauncey ended up becoming real tight, courtesy of Suge Knight. When he got signed and went to Jacksonville, he ended up buying this big old mansion. Actually, we was together. It was at Queens Harbor in Jacksonville. We had a plan. We gonna come with the MOE and we're gonna do it together. He had the funds. I wasn't that rich. I was a little 100,000 there, but he just signed the deal. So we had a plan. We just gonna come with the label and cut the fuck up. Well, Robert, from whatever you dig, interfered.
Oh, let me just say this, guys. Thank you, Renita, for bringing it up. There is everybody know Thea. He played in the on the Cosby Show, guys. And this young man, he played on the Cosby Show. He was an actor. His name was Malcolm Jamal Warner. He was unalived. I think a few days ago, he was unalived while he drowned. Okay. He drowned, guys. And our prayers go out to him and his family. The Associated Press announced this about 5 hours ago. And he was 54 years old, so he was a young man. He was swimming and everything, and somehow a big wave or something took him under, but he did pass away. He did drown in that. Everybody, if you watch the Cosby Show back then, he was the brother, the big brother. It says he got caught in a high current in the water. So I'm truly sorry to hear that about him. And I do want to thank Renita for bringing that to my attention. Thank you, Renita. So, guys, sometime today I may go ahead and do a short piece on him, pre-recorded piece and everything. TMZ broke the news today. Okay, that's great. I'm glad they did. Yes, can't believe it. Rest in peace. And he was young. And I bet he had a family. And am looking suspect at every untimely passing until proven otherwise. These things, think about it. People are just passing away in the industry. He drowned at a beach in Costa Rica. You're welcome, Pinky. Thank you. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Thank you, Quiz, for the Cash App. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Let me, y'all know whenever I get anything or anything is brought into the Pink House, I do thank everybody for that. All right. Thank you so much, Queen Liz. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish because Chopper story is not the only one. Oh my God.
And basically was like, I don't care what he has to offer you. This is what I have to offer you. And when he said that, it was millions of dollars. That's why I was able.
And he's not talking about the young man that just signed the pro football, basketball or football contract. He's talking about the Illuminati came and approached him. The rich man that came and approached him and trying to get him to do what he wants him to do. Oh, I'm just looking. And everything. They can be pretty persuasive.
To have the MOE movement popping at this time all on World Stars shooting buku videos back to back, I accepted it. And the things that came with that was so detrimental. And I wouldn't say Robert was, I don't know if he was in the Illuminati or not, but I know once he didn't do what he got a phone call, and he was the person that was invested in me. Once he didn't do what he was told to do, he went to the Playboy Mansion and got stabbed up. These are
Ooh,
all facts. And got stabbed up.
y'all hear that? The man that was trying to recruit him, the rich man that was trying to recruit him in the Illuminati, got a phone call and was told to do something, and he didn't do it, and he was gone. They unalived him. Yes. You see that? Now that's scary.
And basically, yeah, facts. And he basically, because we had MOE roster records after that, from him intercepting Chauncey Washington and presenting me with so much money. So I'm in an A, all the 12 living and the big old house I had in McDonough and all that came from Robert. You dig? From the investment of giving me upfront money. He gave me $1 million.
And Robert ain't no longer here.
It was supposed to be courtesy of him intercepting Chauncey Washington. It's supposed to be, all right, I'm giving you this money right here to be able to do what you got to do, because Chauncey is procrastinating. But once he gave me the money and the funding, it went from him giving me the money to allow me to do what I got to do to now he's all around every time. Every time I all the tow buses that I had, that came from Robert, the roster record situation. I don't know, Brandon. He just was around all the time. and he always get phone calls of what to do, and then he'll tell me what I need to do. And I kind of just stopped feeling that shit, you heard me? And then we just clashed off that. That was the first situation of the Illuminati. And I went a little too far by accepting the money and the things that happened to me after that. I had a worse era in my life from not wanting to deal with the Rasta Records situation. The second time was here in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, we're off the Rob situation, the Rasta Records situation, and we was in a hotel.
Okay, I hear you, Queen Liz. Not to get off topic, but I know one of the media managers from World Star, and the guy who founded it, Deaf, was out of nowhere. Also, and now with all of this recent stuff, it just makes yo, yeah, yeah. People, this is weird. It is weird. Oh, that's why I wanted you all to listen to these stories because you got to remember the Diddler have a hand in a lot of this stuff too. He did the same thing to a lot of his artists. Think about it. You didn't play ball with him and let him bust them chops wide open and have you soaking in his pool like Meek Mills. You ain't gonna work in Hollywood. Your career would be over before you make it home. Or you better drop down to your knees and come in his bathroom. Yeah.
And we was at the core retreat, and basically, me and my dog, Day One Zell, all of us, and my engineer, Speechless, we got presented by some girls, and they basically was like, we work for such and such and such, and then when they started Illuminati talking, me and Day One Zell, we got you heard me, but my engineer, Speechless, he owed us no loyalty. He was just our engineer. She basically came at him with the situation. It was like, if they're not gonna do it, fuck it. What's up? The next thing you know, Speechless got all these cars and mansions and became this rich ass nigga. I ain't see him since.
Because he went on and accepted what they wanted him to do, to become part of the Illuminati. And then you see how some people in the music industry, whether you're a rapper, singer, R&B, or whatever, all of a sudden your career just take off. Just take off. Or if you're a stand-up comedian and they like you, all of a sudden you came out of nowhere and your career just took off. And people that have been paying the way for you for years, they still trying to make it. And all of a sudden you just new person, never heard you a day in their life. And here you are a comedian, you up there. You all in the movies, you all in everything. And they've been working at this for years before you even came along. They didn't even know you. You wasn't even probably was just born somewhere or in high school somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Because you didn't accept. You didn't let them every three weekends in a row hang out with them 3 weekends in a row. They tell you they do all these rituals with you. And that third one is the biggest one. Mm-hmm.
That was the second time. The
Allegedly.
third time was in Miami, Florida. And this was a club back then called Club Sobe. You heard me? And yeah, I got approached to the club and, they let me kick in and, I partied with them that night and I seen all the celebrities from the Scott Storches and all these people and, basically saying, you like this life, this is the life you want to live and this is the life you need. And I was so spooked out, I left. I just left and I act like I had something to do and I just left. But those were the 3 experiences that I had with the Illuminati. And the Rob situation is the one that really freaked me out is because I kind of bit the bait with that one and accepted that $1 million. And to this day I regret it. Big facts. Big facts. So if you ever look up Chopper City, Roster Records MOE, all the tour buses on YouTube, you'll see I was being 100. You'll see all that shit.
So what were some of the things they was offering?
A lot of things. I had liquor companies with Rhythm. I don't know if you remember this. It was a liquor company called Rhythm. They had like, yeah, they had like the orange bottles. I had a sponsorship with them. I had all types. All types of fucking investments. I'm talking about I was popping without no deal, but they was making it seem like they was a label the whole time. I don't know. They just kept pumping me up and taking me places in different countries and different. And I was saying gothic looking, all types of wild shit, bruh. But they never, when it came down to my crew, my MOE crew, when it came down to taking me places, they never brought them with me. They always was like, you only. You dig? And basically everywhere I went with them, it was always some left field. It wasn't gay though. It wasn't like no gay shit. It was just more like introducing me into something that if I was at this moment, if I was really down with that shit, I feel like I would have blew the fuck up. But I was a little too spooked out. And I was spooked out really from what transpired with me with Bad Boy. So when people offer me
Bad boy.
things besides money at this time, cars and this and all that, when people offer me these type of things, it spooks me out because I know ain't nothing for free. I know that everything come with a price. So I was kind of spooked out from that. But if I never would have did the Bad Boy situation and they would have presented it to me, I probably would have been down with Illuminati by now. But I was too spooked out. But those are the type of things that they do. And I was afraid for a very long time, which is one of the main reasons why I didn't want to go major, because that's kind of like the thing that comes with signing a major. They offer you all these things. And I'm not saying all major labels, but some. They offer you these things, right? To flourish and buck you up and make you feel good and make you feel like, this is forever. And then they do that 360 on you, and next thing you know, you fucked up and you want to commit suicide and kill yourself and poke your eye out and all these things. So everything I'm saying is all facts. The Illuminati is real. Be careful out there.
Y'all hear that? Do you all hear that? Make you want to boop, 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 and it make you want to go crazy. Nobody's ever the same. Once you see all of that stuff that goes down and on, you're never the same. You're never the same after all that. No. So it's like he had already warned you. Be careful. Be careful. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all be careful with this stuff. Whew. Mm-mm. Okay, I just wanted y'all to hear that one. And let me get on to the next one right quick. Because I can't tell it like they can. They can do a better job at telling it better than me. You see what I'm saying? Okay, here is another. This is, let me see, how am I going to do this one? This is celebrity that are in the Illuminati. But let me see, can I put up a thumbnail for that? Hi, sweetie. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I hope you was here to hear Chopper talk about the Illuminati, how they approached them 3 times. Yeah. I hope you was here to hear that. I'm trying to get this other one up, but I'm trying to pick on well, we'll do a little more first again, because the other one I need to put up a thumbnail. But thank you, Sweet Tea, for being here. Okay. So here now, if you're in the bushes, y'all come on out of the bushes and hit that like, guys. Hit that thumbs up for me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and listen to the one with Little Mama, Little Mo. I don't know why I want to call her Little Mama. Yes, Linda, I will keep you both in my prayers. Linda, I didn't know. I'm praying for you, Linda. I just got here. I'll do a replay. Okay, all right, sweetie. Okay, here it is. Let me go ahead and get this one here. This is Little Mo. She breaks down. This is with Hip Hop News Uncensored. So we're doing a reaction video to what's going on with her, and she talks about how sick the music industry is and what happened to her. Okay. So that will be down in my description box. I'm going to go ahead and put it on and we're going to listen to it. Okay. That's Little Mo, but I'm going to put up my, what do you call that? Where is she? I just had her. Oh, here it is, right here. No. I'm just trying to get something straight, guys. I just get on this side of my desk. Okay, here we go. I do want to listen to this one here too, though, but we'll come back to that one. Here it is, right here.
But not knowing really what's on that inside, because there's some pretty people that got some ugly soul. There's some handsome men that are demons.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna ask you about a few years ago. You caught a lot of slack from saying something about R. Kelly. I'm not gonna quote you, but can you talk about that? I'm sorry.
What did I say? I be forgetting, child.
I think you was more so. A lot of people kind of thought you was kind of defending not what he did, but like that people coming out against him. How do you feel about R. Kelly? I think you know him personally. How do you feel about then and now? What's going on with R. Kelly?
I never met him a day in my life.
Okay.
All his albums, his songwriting is hands down probably some of the best we've ever heard in the world.
Fact.
But from people that I know that have been around him, like everybody knows that he has certain issues. And a lot of people knew that he was making a lot of money. So I think a lot of his issues were suppressed for the simple fact that, he was the breadwinner and he was throwing people a bag. I don't know personally what happened, but I know that there were people around. I'm just like, well, y'all was there too. So why nobody ain't say nothing? So when his ship is sinking, a lot of people was getting a raft and like, well, I don't want nothing to do with it. But to me, if you was around it and you accepted it and allowed it, I always felt people was in on it. So I just always felt, and what I think I said, which I don't remember, I was just like, well, if they're gonna call him out, there's so many more people that they need to call out. But look what's happening. Like, don't just go after him, go after all of them. If you're gonna pick out, don't just use one as the role, as the okay, you're the example. It's so much stuff that goes on in the industry behind the scenes. Like, whew, he's not the only one. And I don't condone anything that they said he did. The sad part is that I know for a fact he wasn't the only one over there with the child. That's sad.
Yeah. So we hear those
He
stories.
wasn't the only one over there with a child. I think that's what she said. Let me just put this here, caption up here. Let me just go back and make sure that's what she said. In fact, he wasn't the only one over there with a child. That's what I'm going to just pull this down so y'all can see exactly what she just said. See there? Fact that he wasn't the only one over there with the child. So let to be said, these are grown men, got kids, children. Y'all see that?
That's sad.
Yeah.
So we hear those stories. We hear those hard stories when it comes to particularly youth, especially within the game, whether it be male,
Like,
female, male, whatever.
behave, that shit is a different type of demon. That's why I'm just like, whoo.
We hear stories kind of attributing that to the Illuminati and rituals. We all can kind of go deep down that rabbit hole and give reasonings as to why. I've had those conversations seem like somebody once a week. Is that kind of true within the industry? Is some real kind of other kind of spirits kind of handling that game? How real does that get?
Yeah, it's real. All I gotta say is that if you ain't got nobody praying for you or you don't pray for yourself, do not get into the industry. Because you know what I've learned? They say Satan don't have the red horns and the pitchfork like people think. He presents himself, honestly, if you look back before he was banished from heaven, Lucifer was the most beautiful angel of them all. So it always presents itself as beauty. I'll leave it there.
Let's talk about Broken Heart.
Yes.
Broken Heart out now. I've heard it a few times now, about 10 times. I love the song. It's called Broken Heart, but it's more about healing. And you were talking about writing it for women that are going through things. So get a people a little synopsis on why you wrote the song, the process behind it, and what they can expect on it.
Well, Broken Heart was actually written by my manager and business partner, Wu. And he was literally the one that had to pull me out of the hell I was going through, because I know I was strong enough. I had my family, but for someone to say, no, like, you really have to get yourself together, and I want you to detox, and I want you to withdraw yourself from society, as well as I can see what you're doing to yourself, and I don't want you to die like that. So he was like, you got to get yourself together, and it's time that you start speaking your truth. So I was like, what should I do? Write a book? I was like, nah, now it's time to start singing about that stuff, because you can save a whole generation, and you could bring these young girls in, and you could save them from making the same mistakes that you did. I was like, well, this generation don't listen. Listen, I got an 18-year-old, and I'd be like, well, where you going? Like, it is what it is. He was like, well, did you listen? And I was like, no. It was just like, but you listened to someone. So with that, when we were constructing the whole Savage Heart album, we actually recorded Broken Heart on my birthday of 2020. So the song has been written, but I wanted it to be right. So I recorded on my birthday, because I felt like the only way that I could sing about my pain was once I was past it. I don't like those records for me trying to sing when I'm hurt, because I never wanted my voice to project that. I always felt my voice was healing, as prophesied to me as a child, and that I always had that voice that made you just feel like I can make it. Like I thought I had that kind of power and strength. So I never wanted a song to sound sad or like, just like anti. So when we did the record, and like just the whole things, I was thinking that everything that I had went through was so bad, and like, oh my God, woe is me. But when you think about what you've gone through, and somebody's going off worse than you, no matter what financial level, what spiritual level, which status level they're on, we can look back at when Vanessa Bryant lost Kobe, how the whole world was shocked and everybody was hurt. But just imagine, she got to live with that. She lost her husband, her daughter, the same day. And it's just like, so I'm thinking I'm going through something just like, well, God, you literally have to go to God and be like, what did I do to deserve this?
Yeah.
When we saw Lauren lose Nipsey, he leaves the house, and her expectations are for him to come back to her and their children. He leaves to go handle business. He never makes it back home. Well, God, what did you do to deserve that? Rest in peace to Lyric Young Chanel, young lady who just passed from, what was it? She had a brain cancer.
Right.
And I saw something, and it just broke my heart. Well, her mom was like, I would do anything to have her comb my baby hairs again. Well, God, what did she do to just like for her? Like, so the way you change the narrative is like, Mo, it's not just you walking around that's broken. It's not just you that was in an abusive marriage. It's not just you that lost it and got it back. There are people that are losing stuff daily. To lose a loved one is worse than losing money. To lose a child is worse than losing a car or anything materialistic. So when you get to the point where you just like, well, where can I go to fix this? Because hurt people, and I don't want to be that hurt and broken anymore. You have to find out that the greatest love that you'll ever find literally is within yourself. So no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, you have to muster up enough strength to be like, God wouldn't bring you to it if he wasn't going to bring you through it. And I'm not trying to preach or be deep, but you literally have to get in your mind. The mind is very powerful. You really have to push through your pain. Like, half the stuff that happened to me, we don't even have the time to discuss. Like, I'll give people what I want them to know, but when I have to look at my phone and look at what I used to deal with, like, I had wanted to give up on life, suicidal thoughts, drug addiction, everything. I accepted that. But at the end of the day, I love myself enough to know that even though my heart is broken, it can be fixed.
Rappers who exposed the industry. It might seem like a lot of fun from the outside, but the music industry.
Okay. You all heard that? Oh, Lord, I tell you, let me bring this down. Y'all have heard that. Ooh, you see, everybody got something to say. Not everybody. And for instance, like Mary J. Blige, she talks about everything so wonderful with no, I'm sorry, with the Diddler. Everything is so wonderful and this and that. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here with those lies. But she have to, because she's under control. She's being controlled and everything. So she have to say those things. She said a word. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me bring up the next one. See, I'm telling y'all guys, like I can't tell you like they can tell you, because they can tell you raw and you can hear it. Okay? You can hear it. Let me just see which one of these I'm going to do. This is, let me just do this right quick. Okay. Y'all, now, once you start accepting and doing what they say, you'll be getting pimped out like all those other men that have to cool their booty in the pool. And then if you ain't cooling your booty in the pool, Diddy got you dressing like him. You're going on a vacation, and not one woman is on that vacation, but you and him. You know, you're on that vacation with him. And you know Diddy gonna turn you out. And while you're on that vacation, he probably flew so many people in there, so many slaves to come in there. He probably flew them all in there. And you thinking you're gonna, but you got to remember, they ain't on vacation. They're there to work. And you think because you're his boy toy, a new boy toy. Y'all just don't know the stuff these people are doing. It's just ridiculous. The things that they are doing. Coolio, he did the song "Gangster Paradise." He's a rapper and a Grammy winner. He was unalived at 59. Can you believe it? These people are dying so young. 59. 59. I mean, let me see. Can I bring up the one about Coolio? Because I'm this is just, y'all don't believe, this is scary. This is scary for anybody in the industry. Okay. I'm trying to see. Okay, we just did Little Mo. This is Coolio. Let's do this one first. We're gonna do this one here first. This one is with Biig Homie. Okay, we're gonna do Biig Homie next. It is very scary because they don't like it when you say no. They don't like it. And then what if you get started in the path and you're like a big chopper? You accepted one time that $1 million where you bought that home and stuff. And then you get, and then the person that gave you the money ends up unalive at the Playboy Mansion party because he took one phone call and didn't do what he was told to do. But thank God he got himself away from that, because this stuff is sickening. But what I wanted to do is bring to you all these stories because everybody's just talking about the Diddy. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Diddy, but the Diddy came with a lot of mess. Diddy is part of all of this mess in the industry. That's why everybody is afraid of him. They're afraid if he get out. They're afraid that he got long arms. But Diddy is just the face. There's people powerful than him. And there is one person powerful than CD. CD, there's somebody way powerful than him. And I think that person is pulling the strings on this case. And I don't, by what I've been finding out, I don't think Diddy is going to do 1 or 2 years. That's what I do believe. Not that that's what I'm hoping, but that's what I do believe. Now, real life street star clips. I'm going to drop this video, this information. This one is short. This information is going to be in my description box, guys. This is scary, sweet tea.
So with that being said,
you gotta be on point.
Oh, that's not loud enough. Can y'all hear that?
let's get back to Ray J real quick. But with that being said,
You gotta be on point.
let's get back to Ray J real quick. So Bill, no, let me ask you that seriously.
On a softer note.
Yeah, on a softer note. No, so of course Ray J took your place. He's making all kind of. He had his own news network. Didn't you see? Give me thoughts when you say like Bow Wow say that he is upset or he feels the way that there's no more Diddy parties. He's like almost like he's fiending for the Diddy parties. Like, man, it ain't going down like it was.
So let me ask y'all a question right now. If Bow Wow came into this room without anybody knowing anything he did, and a group of females came into this room, who gonna get the females first, y'all or him?
Definitely better.
If
they don't know,
yeah, he said they don't know who Bow Wow is.
Who he is?
He's just Shad Moss from up the road.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, we getting that action.
Get the females first.
Yeah, because Bow Wow did walk in this room, but he was Bow Wow. But no, Bow Wow is he have to like bat his eyes or something.
We don't bow ass.
Allegedly, rumors been going around that Bow Wow was done like Usher was done, and like Justin Bieber allegedly, and it's just all alleged. Yeah, he got.
Yeah, no shade to Shad. No shade to Shad.
There's no shade.
No shade to Shad, but nigga.
Right. So if you can be a person who can show up you can show up to a place, and everybody here is paid to come in here and do what they do, of course you're gonna miss that.
Yeah, man.
You going to a party and everybody is sex workers?
Wow, man.
You can pull anybody you want, male or female, to the bathroom and get a blowjob.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, damn. All right, well, it's a drought then. It's a drought.
That drought made people crash out. So
it's a drought. What can you give me one celebrity you were surprised to see at a party in a way that you were surprised to see him, male or female? Like, you might have had an idea about him, then you see him like, there ain't no way that this person's doing this with that or doing this like that or whatever.
No.
Okay, yeah, he said good. Goddamn, I can do that.
No. Like after my first year of being working with celebrities, I figured out what it was. I said, oh, so they all like this.
Alcohol.
Huh?
Does it always start with alcohol? Whenever?
No, a lot of them don't even drink.
Oh.
It's
Oh
just
my
this.
Lord.
Bro,
I'm great.
you got different levels of, but you got horny man, and then you got real horny man. You feel me?
So, what's the craziest thing you've seen?
What about the animals? Well, what animals?
I want to know.
Like the craziest thing that she was like, "Oh, nah, bro, I ain't, nah, bro, it's."
I walked in on a guy in like a mascot outfit with another person in a mascot like outfit, like dry humping in the floor.
That's some funny shit to walk into.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. I'm like, what the fuck you got going on? So I go to the refrigerator, I give him my
fully costume.
I don't know, man.
This wasn't a Halloween party. It don't even matter, but
no, this was March. This was not my birthday.
Spring break.
They call themselves furries.
Oh,
I hadn't heard that term, furries.
Yeah, I quit on the spot.
I heard of that. See, yeah. How many? Because you said you have to go to the car lot like that. I'm gonna be in the car.
Yeah.
How many times you be like, I'm gonna just be in the car?
Yeah, so I really started making it my protocol. Like, text me if it get dangerous. I'm gonna come in and demonstrate. You feel me? But like, but you just get tired of like bro. I don't want to see naked men, bro. That's my preference, though.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to have that preference. So like, you get tired of that, bro.
How do you handle being hit on?
Yeah, so that's another reason why I go to the car, because you can't be that guy at the gay party getting mad at the gay dudes hitting on you.
Right.
You at they function. So now you gonna be homophobic in here?
Why?
You the jerk right now. You the clown. You at they shit getting mad. They trying to see what's to you. Yo, dumbass.
Real life.
Okay, guys. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? It's a lot of, some people don't even have to be drunk or high or doing drugs. None of it. They don't need nothing, because that's what they are and that's who they are. That's what they are and that's who they are. I think I got one more for you all, because I want to bring all of this to you all and everything behind the scenes. What happens behind the scenes? Y'all see, I got my back out. See there? Got my back out. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Like, hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. See, it goes back. See there? Hoo, hoo, hoo. Got my back out today. Yes. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah. But anyway, let me see. That was good. That was good. But I'm trying to bring it to you all more than just what happened, what we inherit. We inherit since the Diddy trial, all this craziness, all this men doing men, and he liked watching men's wings, and he ain't there to see Cassie. He's there to see those big, strong dinglings. That's what he's there for. And okay, we did Little Mo. We didn't do Coolio. Let me see. This is the dark side about Diddy. That's 5 minutes. Coolio. Let's try it this way. We'll try this one here first. Because I'm going to be off. I got a certain time. I'm trying to keep all my lives under 2 hours, 2 hours or less. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Coolio breaks the oath, exposing disturbing sex acts he was asked to perform. Oh my God. See, I did not read this whole time. Oh my God, they think Julio got knocked out. They probably got kicked down to the ground. Julio said, Ninja, I don't play like that. Don't be getting in my face talking about dropping your hot dog in my face or telling me to bend over. Huh, huh, Hill to the no. Okay, here it goes, guys. Now, have anybody seen this or heard this one here? I have not, and I'm dying to hear it. Okay, let me remember the Obama pill? No. Yes, indeed. Fruit trays. We are side-eyeing TP. Hand soap, all of it. Okay, no, I have not. Okay, well, I'm getting ready to hear this too for the first time. Was that at a Diddy spot? We getting ready to find out. Oh, Lord. We got to listen to this one. And then somebody's supposed to talk about Diddy. Okay, let's go ahead and get it kicking. Y'all ready?
Been in the industry a long time. How was it in the music industry? That whole conversation about the gatekeepers real, you know, the rituals, things people got to do, blood sacrifice thing. You know, I don't know if you got into all that, but can you kind of go there, being as though you were in the belly of the beast in the music industry?
I've read about all of that, and I only can say my truth, and you would think that with the height of success that I had and the things I was able to do, the amount of records I sold, and actually the amount of I don't want to say political power, but the amount of social power that I was able to achieve, you would think that I would be a prime candidate for just to be, so we could call it something, to be a member of the Illuminati or a member of the elite society or whatever. You would think that they would come.
Okay, what he is saying that because of the amount of records that he have sold, the albums and all his success and everything around the world, that he will be a prime candidate for the Illuminati. But no, you got steps and things you have to do to prove yourself. They don't look at that. Yeah, they still keep you around while you making money. That's the only thing they do. Keep you around and keep promoting you as long as you're making them money. But soon as you stop making money for them and your records are not selling no more or something is going on, they drop you like a hot potato. They still want you to bend over. They still want you to drop down on your knee. They still want to do for you to be in some of those rituals. They still want you to wear a dress. They still want you to make sure the big bosses, when you go see them, that you drop down on your knees too for them too. Not just for the one that brought you there, but them too. They still gonna want to do all these things to you and let you see something that will freak your mind out. Freak your mind out where you be crazy. He was too smart, abreast of deep issues, in my opinion, probably why they didn't. Yeah. They get the ones that they know that they control because they've been doing this for so long. They know who they can control. They know. Well, we getting ready to, don't just hold on, Liz.
At me, and I think they did it sideways though. Nobody never got at me directly and said, we want you to join us and we're doing this. That's never happened. But I will tell you, I've had motherfuckers come at me on some weirdo shit, like on some gay shit. I've had motherfuckers come at me on some, oh, you should do this type shit. And I was like, what? Man, why the fuck would I do that? That made no sense. I view that as being inhuman. I view that as I would never do that. So, and then right when it was some things that I was trying to do that I felt were important, things that I felt would help other people, shit started happening to me. Went to jail for some bullshit. Got convicted. Well, not necessarily convicted, but because I didn't do no
now,
time.
that's what they do. And I'm glad you brought that up. They will find a way to have you, the police, they will have you locked up. You ain't got to done nothing wrong. All of a sudden, you know, there's a police pulling you over or police coming into your house or something, or wherever you are, and you get locked up over some bull crap because they already made that phone call. They're just showing you. And the same thing was happening with Cat Williams. He didn't do nothing wrong. He stayed in jail because he wouldn't play the ball game. And the same thing happened to that guy, Jonathan Theotti, one of the slaves. He's still in jail because he told too much. Although he got he signed the NDA and got $5 million settlement to be quiet, but he kept talking. So they got him locked up. Although he did some crazy-ish, but they ain't letting him out. He haven't went to trial yet. He haven't went in front of the judge yet. You know why? Because phone call. Diddy ain't letting him out. In my opinion.
I know real time, but little shit started happening, you know? And I didn't even address the shit really because who the fuck? When you know, and when you're a celebrity, bro, when something happens, whether it's true or it's not true, once it's been said, for most people it's true. Because people don't do research to find out if something is true about a person or not. Whatever they hear, they deem it to be truth. So I didn't go hard on, oh, I didn't do that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. That never happened. I just let the shit die down, continued on my life. Also, I'm at a point right now in my life where there's a lot of shit I know that I want to tell people. It's a lot of things that I want to teach, but I'm afraid. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm scared because I got 4 grandchildren.
Wait now, who did we just hear that was afraid? Chopper. Remember, Chopper said he was afraid, right? And I said, that big old man, y'all see, Chopper is a big old man, and he's afraid. He said he was scared of the Illuminati power. And Coolio just said he's scared. See right there? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm scared because I got 4 grandkids, and he know they can reach their hands over. Those hands go to reaching. Yeah, yes. Adi looks crazy, lack of better terms, in jail, but you can tell he's definitely heavy medicated, constantly in there. Never heard of him until the, you know what, attempted, and then he's slave stuff. He was Cassie's and Diddy's slave. He did a lot of talking, I played the whole videotape of his interrogation. I'm going to bring that up. I think I want to play that back tomorrow, along with this other video that I did. I'm going to play those two tomorrow. Okay? We ain't going to let this die down. We getting into why people are afraid, because everybody afraid if Diddy get out. We getting into why people are afraid. Now, he just said he's afraid. He ain't afraid just because of one person. He's afraid because he know what can happen, know what they can do.
And I got children that are in this world. I got people I care about. And I got people that I care about that don't necessarily believe what I believe.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I have no fear of death. And I think that
for them,
those that would oppose my beliefs, they've probably done enough. If somebody's after me or if somebody's watching me, then they know enough about me to know that I have no fear of death. So killing me don't mean shit. It just confirms that what I said was true. But I do have a fear of them hurting my family. So I'm quiet about certain things. I don't talk about everything I know because I don't want nobody in my family to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to happen to my people.
Oh, I do want to say there's a new Slave and came out. I was listening to him the other day, and y'all, he's new. Okay, he decided to go ahead and come out because his name was in the transcript. They was talking about him, and so he came out. Tall guy. Okay, he's white. He's real tall, very handsome, and everything. And y'all just need to hear his story. I'm going to bring his story out tomorrow, along with the anybody that we missed today, and then those other two videos. So I'm going to do that. Bring his story out because I only seen it once out on social media, and then I'm going to bring those other two videos out. Okay.
And if I owe them anything, I owe that to them. I owe them their lives, to be able to live their life and not be subjected to any type of harm because of something I did or said. It's already happened once. My oldest son did some time in prison, and he shouldn't have. It was his first offense, and I was going to court, and I seen people having cases that were way worse than his, and not even being their first offense, and them getting off. And they didn't have a better lawyer than he had. Some of them had fucking PDs, but they got off because whether they got off or not, it didn't matter to the world now. But by them,
they was using his son as an example for him to let him know they still watching you. They still got the power. Hi, Helen. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for coming in.
By them doing what they did to my son, it made me kind of shut the fuck up. I stopped talking about what I was talking about at that time because I felt like I was being, and listen, I could be making this shit up in my head. It could be something. I realized that I will never know whether it's true or not. But just to make sure that it didn't happen again, I backed off. And now, let me say, when I backed off, shit stopped happening. So I'm more inclined to believe that maybe I was right. Like I said, I can't say if it's true or not, but like I said, those things stopped happening to me. That kind of shit stopped happening to me. I stopped getting them weird messages. I stopped getting them weird emails. I stopped having that feeling of being watched. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But at the same time,
Day 26 talked about an email he got that shook him to his core. shook this man to his core. Y'all remember that? Remember that video? Yes.
I often wonder why if people get on the internet and they say shit just for attention, or they make up shit so that people will want to listen to what they have to say. And I bet you in at least 70, 85%, 70 to 80% of the times, they're doing it to get some fucking attention.
Okay.
And then 10% of the time, people are telling the truth. You know, I've seen some crazy shit. I've seen some crazy shit, bro. I seen some shit like, wow. I seen some shit that made me go, what the fuck? Is this really happening right now? Yeah.
Is it fair to say, Coolio, that your celebrity is the reason why your voice is in danger? Like, is you speaking out?
Say it one more time.
You being the celebrity that you are, and you being having the platform that you do, and your word obviously getting to masses and speaking somewhat power. Is that the threat that comes to you, and it's the threat that is to them? Like, is your celebrity the reason why you feel as though you can't speak, and your family's life could potentially be in danger? Is that the reason? So in itself, is it a gift and a curse?
Yeah. At one point in my career, people was fucking really listening to me, and they were really taking to heart what I had to say. People believed in me. And when I started doing music, I did music. I made music because I wanted to be heard as a man. I felt like that what I had to say could help people, and it might be important. I had information, or I pay attention, and I might be able to help people. When I went platinum on my first album. When I went platinum, that meant that I went double platinum, actually. That meant that I sold 2 million records. Now, maybe, who knows? Maybe one person bought 100 copies. But who knows? But for all intents and purposes, then that means that 1 million people at least heard my voice and heard my point of view from a musical standpoint. Mm-hmm. I've always been of the belief that if you have the opportunity to reach that many people, then you have the obligation to give them something that they need. Now, with music, you give people what they need, because people hate. Most people don't like what they need. People like what they want. So I tried to mix it up. I tried to give people some of what they wanted, some of what they needed. I tried to create this balance. So that's why I came out with the records the way I came out with them. I do some fun shit, try to do some heavy shit, do some fun shit, do some heavy shit. That was my belief. I felt that was my obligation to the listeners, or to my core fan base. I had the obligation to say something that they could use in their life on a daily basis to help them, not just do some shit that was fun, or do some shit that was funny, or do some shit that was gangster. I had to do some real shit too. So, and a lot of people don't give a fuck. All they do is give people what they want. And if you look at music now, if you look at the world in general, from what I see, the balance is fucked up right now. If there's a such thing as evil, and there's a such thing as good, mm-hmm. with this hand being good and this hand being evil, then fucking evil's up here and goods. Wait, no, goods up here and evil's outweighing it like a motherfucker. Evil is fucking winning right now. And I don't know what y'all see. From what I see, evil is fucking winning right now. And music is part of that. Music fucking influences people. And you know, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. A lot of people try to say, "Oh, it's not my responsibility to teach your children," or it's not my, you know, what I say don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I say what the fuck I want to say, and blah 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 blah. That's some bullshit. That's bullshit. What you say, especially if you're as popular as a Eminem or a 50 Cent or a Kendrick Lamar or a Coolio, Ice Cube, if you're that fucking popular, then what you say has some bearing and some merit. And these children, people's children and grandchildren are fucking listening to what you have to say. And from my point of view, it's your responsibility to give them some of what they need. And that's how I feel about it.
Oh my God, that was good. Guys, that was really good. I like some of the things y'all said. Like Helen said, it is so sad how the world is growing dark. It is getting very dark. And I think with this Diddy stuff, although that was a 2-month trial, that brought out so much darkness. Even when they start searching his house, things start turning dark because people start leaving the U.S., running away. Yes, I agree. I keep faith and pray, but I cannot see. This is just too dark. Queen Liz, you have to. Oh, my Lord. Okay, guys, we're not going to hold this any longer. I've been good and trying to keep my lives less than 2 hours. So it's a 1 hour and 53 minutes into it. That's my new goal I've been doing, trying to bring my lives no longer than 2 hours. I try not to go over 2 hours. Okay. Right. That's what I'm trying to do. Yes. Thank you, Miss Pinky. Great convo and direction, and think peace. Yes. But we got some more dark stuff we're going to bring out tomorrow. Okay. So y'all put your, bring your Bibles, pray before you come, because we got to bring out, there's some more people we didn't get a chance to see. Okay, there's a few more that I didn't get a chance to show. So we're going to pick up with those. And don't forget those 2 videos I said I'm going to do. Okay. And then also that new slave for Diddy and Cassie. He's a tall white guy, very handsome, very nice built, everything. He's telling his portion. And I like the way he talked. He talked about Cassie with so much warm embrace. He did. He didn't call her nothing nasty like some of these other ones. He talked about her like she was a lady. Yes. Amen. Amen. Okay. You're doing a great work, Pinky. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thank all of you all. And we're going to be getting out of here, guys. Whew. We're going to be getting out of here. Now, then I can pull my sweater off and show my back out. My back is out. I can show my back out then. I'll pull my sweater off and show my back out. Y'all see the scar? This is the scar from the rotator cuff. This is one. It got one there, got 2 back there, and got a big long one here. Y'all see that from the rotator cuff? I've been cut up on this arm so much. But anyway, guys, we're going to be going, okay? Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Let me see. Night, ladies. Helen, Sweet Tea, Linda, and Renita. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for supporting the live and everything. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I got to build my live back up where it used to be. Y'all remember I used to have a big live. I'm building it back up because I'm not doing all that stanky Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff. I know something about it. Only time I'm going to talk about them if somebody is being arrested, in jail, or on their deathbed. If they ain't doing that, I ain't talking about it. If it's not made you make all that stuff that's going on the show, I don't even watch this show no more. Okay, but good night, everybody. Good evening, because it's just 7:15. Y'all have a good rest of your evening. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clock it out. Who y'all know how we do it in this place?
That day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't